everyone, I am Megan Brown, the social media strategist at iAcquire. Some of you know me as That Girl Megan. I'm here to bring you this week's Cliff's Notes Tuesday from the Link Building book by Patty Mugen. This chapter is Social Signals as a Ranking Factor. This chapter was actually pretty short because there's so many advantages he didn't want to waste time listing them all. With Facebook, Twitter, and especially Pinterest, as well as Google Plus becoming more commonly used, obviously, you want to look into social media when it comes to your link building strategy. There are some advantages. First of all, the barrier to URL sharing is a lot lower. It's very easy and quick to share a URL over social media rather than placing it somewhere else. Also, more people are active on social media, which means that search engines can gather a lot more data as to behavior and on what links are fresh and what links are good. And then also, it's fast. I mean, it's not hard to write a tweet, it's not hard to tweet an article or post on Facebook, so that means that this tells search engines right away, as soon as the sharing begins, what content is fresh and what's hot. Also, you need to keep in mind Google+. Do not leave it by the wayside when it comes to your link building. Google+ is not pointless. In fact, Google and Bing have both said that they do use social signals, but Google+ especially, because Google gets data directly from the users and therefore uses it naturally. Also, you can now link your profile to your content. I'm sure you've heard of Google authorship. We'll go into that later in the book, but that's important to keep in mind as well. So that also can tell Google who is reputable that's writing really good content. Along with that, also, you should just keep in mind, though, that this should be just part of your overall strategy. It isn't your entire strategy. Many companies are interested in social media on its own because there's so many benefits. You can engage with people, you can drive traffic, and of course, conversion, they're all about that money. So social media in general is great for sharing any of your content or anything you have, but also, like I said, you can include it in link building. However, Matt Cutts has said social is not replacing links. So do not think that it already replaces building links, but things may change in the future. So if you're already using it now, you'll be better equipped to handle whatever comes at you in the future from search engines. Along with that, social shares have been said to impact rankings. There's been numerous case studies done. It's mostly a short-term impact because when a content is fresh, like I said, the search engine will see it as hot and they'll keep using it. The more people post, obviously, the higher it is in rankings. However, after a while, it might drop. But on the other hand, you can also use social media to build resonance for a lot of your content. If you have old content, that's great. If you can encourage sharing on it again, that actually might impact it. So although I agree that while it's seen as hot content and it can be fresh, there's ways to get the most out of your content over a longer period of time using social media. Also, of course, like I mentioned, author rank. Telling Google who is reputable and who's written a great article will help them also determine what is quality. Obviously, search engines want to give you the best results. Therefore, something written by someone who's more reputable than me, I don't know, maybe Mike King, might have more clout when it comes to impacting search engines than something I wrote. And also, just keep in mind that you really need to include Google+. If you forget everything I just told you, just remember your link building strategy plus Google+ equals love. Thank you very much. Have a great Tuesday.